Hello. Welcome to my channel, Banking with Jess, and today I'm going to show you how I stuffed $662.61 into my cash stuffing envelopes. But before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me and I want to thank you. Don't forget to join the Jess Baby family, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to start with is going to be the tips. So let me grab the tips real quick. So this is how much cash that I made in tips. And of course, this is going to be the coins. And I usually have these two in the same bag, but because the coins outgrew the dollars, I just put them on the side. So this is how much coins we have. It's quite a bit of coins. So you know this is going to go inside our coin collector jar plus this. So we're going to get the jar. Move this over a bit. Here's our jar. This is what it's looking like so far. We have made a little dent in it so far. It looks pretty good. So now what we're gonna do is pour all the coins from the tips that I got from these 2 weeks into this jar. Open this up, tip, and then take the ones that's over here first. Put them in. Just to get that better look of how much coins there really is. It's quite a bit of coins. It's actually a whole lot. Take these. Just gonna pour these all in there. And a piece of paper came out. Take that out and put that back in there. Make sure this is all empty, and then we're gonna close this off and put this to the side. Shake this up, and then we're gonna close this back up. And this is how much coins that we do have so far. And now we're gonna take this and put this off to the side. And this is how much that I got paid for tips. So we're going to count this out. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. So $65 in tips. And what I like to do is just put this to the side because I am going to show you what I am going to do with this. And what I usually do with my tips is that I put them inside of my Capital One bank account, savings account. And that's a bank account that I don't touch at all. Don't take anything out of that account. Nothing at all with that account. So I just fill that account up with money and I leave it. So I'm going to put this off to the side for right now. Put it over there. And then now we're going to get into our $5 jar. So first things first is we're going to start off with the wallet and see how much fives I have saved for these past 2 weeks. So here is the fives that I have saved. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, $20 worth of fives. And we're going to set this wallet off to the side as well. And we're going to grab our $5 jar. And we're just going to toss the fives in here. Close it up, and then put this back down. And next we're gonna get into actually dispersing out this money. But guys, you know, before we do that, you know, we always start with our bank check. So I got paid on the 8th, so my budget is gonna be $50 as usual. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself $50, and I'm just going to take this $50 bill and I'm going to put it in my wallet. actually, I'm going to just go ahead and take the string off as well. And I have quite a bit of coins in here. I also like to keep a little bit of change in my wallet just in case. You just never know when you're going to need the change. So I'm going to take this $50 and I'm going to put it in my wallet. And we're not going to get rid of the wallet just yet. I am going to show you what I am going to use this wallet for once again. But we're just going to put this off to the side as well. Okay, so now we're going to get into our bank check. But we're going to start off with Navy Federal. And Navy Federal originally had $105 in it. But I had went out this weekend, had spent some money, and didn't put the money back into my account. So I did get that money, and I didn't use any of this money from any of my envelopes. This was just money that I was giving out and now I'm getting back in return. So I do have that in my wallet. And what I like to do is just put a little sticky note on top so I know what the money is for. So this is Navy Federal Savings. So this has to go back into the account. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's $105, which is going back into this account. So now that you guys have seen it here, and I'm just going to put this back in the wallet where I got it. So we're going to erase this. And then we're going to put 105 and with the 72 cents. And then, like always, we're going to give Navy Federal $50. And then, so we're just going to put the balance there. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and put in the $50. So that's 40, 50 for Navy Federal. And I'll just tuck that right under here. And I usually have my little pink calculator, but that is left off to the side. So I'm gonna grab that real quick. So now that we have gotten our calculator back, even though this is basic math, I always like to check. So we're gonna do 105, 5.00 plus $50. And I didn't add the 75 cents in because 72 cents, excuse me, because we already know that that's not really in an equation. So we're gonna do 155.72. And we already put that $50 in there. And now we're going to move on to our Capital One. But before we do that, don't forget our saving goal is going to be $1,000. So we're quite a bit off, but it is okay. We're going to get there. So now we're going to move on to our Capital One bank. And we're also going to put $50 in here. And we currently have $3,746.09. And then we're going to add that $50 to it, which will give us, so $3,746 plus $50 is going to give us $3,796.09. And our saving goal is going to be $5,000. So now we're going to take that $50 out. 40, 50. And I always put it on the opposite side of my wallet. And I can always know the difference because I did say I do put those sticky notes on whichever money, so I know the difference. And then my budget is usually inside of a pocket, inside of my wallet. So I usually put everything on the same side. Put this down, and then we're going to scroll back to our monthly expense tracker for October. So on the 14th, I went out to eat and that was $40, and then on the 16th that was another $40, and then on the 25th, on the 16th also another $25 were spent. So it's supposed to be $105.72, and that was correct. So we're just going to take a different color and just check it off. Okay, now we're going to move on to stuffing our envelopes. So we're going to take this and put this off to the side. And now we're going to start with stuffing our envelopes. So we're going to start with health, and health is going to get $200. $100, $200, and I had spent quite a bit of money out of health because health only has $65, and if you remember, I had like 500 and something dollars in there, but I had helped to pay a bill for a family member, so that really brought this envelope to a really low. So I'm just trying to build it up as fast as I can. So we're going to recount this one more time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So the reason why you're just getting the cash stuffing envelope video today is because the time that I get off of work, the banks are currently closed. So I do have to wait till next week to cash my check, and if I do get off early, then I'll be able to do it. But other than that, I really can't because the banks are closed. So I just have to wait until next week, which really sucks because that means I really get out the video really late. But I'm just trying to find a situation where I can be able to cash my check the week that I do get paid instead of waiting the next week. And that would be really great if I could. So we're going to move this over again. Put this back in the middle. I think I'm more comfortable writing on the side like this. So for health, we added $200. So per usual, 65 plus 200 is going to give us 265. And our next envelope is going to be savings, and savings have $390 currently, and we're only going to add $21 to this account. So 21. So we'll do 390 plus 21 is going to give us 411. So this envelope is doing really well. And the next envelope is going to be emergencies, and we're going to put $50 in this one. Also, same thing with the health folder. I did have to use this folder quite a bit of money out of this one, so I'm just trying to build this one up as well. So we're going to put the $50 in here. So 2, 4, 40, 50 for emergencies. do 38 plus 50. Give us 88. And then we're gonna skip personal, and then we're gonna skip education, and we're gonna skip treat yourself. I'm really just trying to focus more on the important envelopes. And I'm not saying that these envelopes are not important, but for personal, I already have $94 in it. For education, $123. I don't have anything to buy as of right now. And treat yourself, $25. So I really don't need anything at the moment. So I'm just filling in the current balances for each of these accounts. And then we're going to move on to the next sheet. So we're gonna do rent, and we already have $25 in there. But let's fill in this top part first. 821, and then excuse for any background noise that you guys might hear. I'm not sure if you can hear it or not, but I apologize if you do. So we're gonna add the 105 to this. So 105 plus 20 is going to give us 125. So let's add that into rent. So then we're going to switch out our folders, put this one back off to the side, and then open this up, and then we're going to put 105 in here. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and then $5. And then we'll move this over once again. It's pretty much already in order. So for rent, put 125. Try to put this in here as neatly as I can. And now we're going to move on to bills, and we're going to put $61 in bills. So 39 plus 61, 39 plus 61 is going to give us $100. So let's put 61 in bills. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So that's 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, $61 inside of bills. Just a quick flip through to make sure everything is in order. Yes, very much so. Okay. And then I'm eventually going to start doing swaps on this channel, where I just pull some money out of my bank account and just swap these out for bigger bills. Alright, so bills is completed, and now we're going to move on to groceries, which is going to be $50. So 36 plus 50. It's going to give us $86. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50 for groceries. I hope that everybody is having a great weekend, great day, great evening, wherever you are. Hope that everybody's having a blessed day in general. Okay, so now we're going to move on to debt, and debt is going to get the last $25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. And we know 25 plus 25 is going to give us 50. We know that. And so these other two is also getting skipped because, like I said, I just wanted to fill out the more important folders as of right now, because I did have to take a lot out of health and emergencies. And you know, some of these folders are in and out folders, I like to call them. So like, I pay the rent, I pay for my bills, I pay groceries, debt, and business, and giving are just folders that automatically come out. Like one, for example, that stays as savings. Like that's not a folder that I take in and out of, right? So these folders are constantly getting money and being taken out and being using for things. So I just like to keep them built to a point where I don't have to feel like, okay, like there's nothing in these folders. I always like to restack, because you never know when. And like, for example, the health folder is not a health folder you use every day or all the time, or you just use it when there's an actual emergency, and there was. So I did have to come out of that health folder and the emergency folder, and I had to take a lot out of there. So it's just rebuilding it. And those are two folders that you use once in a blue moon, basically. So I'm just gonna fill in these real quick. Still gives us 80, still gives us 130 for business. All right, so we're gonna wrap these up and then put this off to the side as well. And now we're coming right back along around with these tips. So I had $65 in tips. So I'm just gonna go back to the very first page, and you know, I'm just gonna write myself a little note, because I do come back to, whenever I finish my envelopes videos, I do go back to review and make sure that everything is right. So I'm not giving you guys anything as in anything wrong with anything. So that can be from the data to check and how much I put in each folder. But in the videos, you can see that I'm just dispersing the money into the folders. So everything is usually clear and cut, but I always like to go back and check. So I'm just going to write a little note right here that I'm adding $65, and that's from the tips. So that's going to make our balance go up. So we had $3,796 plus the $65 is going to make it $3,861.09. So $3,861.09. So this is a balance that I should be looking for once I put everything into the bank. So what I usually do with this is just put this on the side of the Capital One side. I'll open this up. And this is the Capital One side, the one that has the $50 that I also have to put in there. So and then I just stick that right back in here. Hopefully this wallet will close. It's gonna close. Alright, and then I'm just gonna set this off to the side. And I want to thank you so much for watching my cash stuffing envelope video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.